Hi, my name's Melisa. It's not easy watching someone suffering from a terminal illness and losing his or her life one little snippet at a time. Lou Gehrig's disease, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, terminal cancers, all kinds of illnesses that steal the ones we love. Well, we just have to watch the progression of the disease, consume them, and the lives of all those around them. Physician-assisted suicide is defined as the voluntary termination of one's own life by administration of a lethal substance with the direct or indirect assistance of a physician. Physician-assisted suicide is the practice of providing a competent patient with a prescription for medication for the patient to use with the primary intention of ending his or her own life. On June 17, 2016, Bill C-14 received royal assent, making it legal for eligible people to receive this as a treatment option in Canada. So there are two ways for this to be legally performed in Canada. The doctor can administer the needed dosage, or a nurse practitioner can, or the doctor and nurse practitioner can give you something to take at home to do alone. There are certain criteria to meet. To receive the medical assistance to accomplish this task, you must already be receiving and eligible for our health benefits in Canada. You must be 18 or older and mentally competent, so you have to be able to make decisions for yourself. It is required to have a grievous and immediate medical condition that is broken down into parts as well. So a grievous and immediate medical condition means you must be suffering from a debilitating illness or disease. You must be undergoing unbearable suffering from this illness. You must be in an advanced state of decline that there is no recovering from. And you must be to the point where death is inevitable. A request for medical assistance in dying can be made if you're not being pressured from outside sources to do so. And finally, this treatment can be an option if you can give informed consent, which means you must provide information about what your illness is, what all your treatment options are, and stuff like that. The person must be able to confirm upon delivery of this treatment option that this is still their choice. From the time that the doctor will sign the paper, it's okay. You have to wait a 10-day period, and at the end of that 10 days, if you still want that option, then they'll give you what you need and assist you with it. But if you're no longer mentally competent, then the treatment cannot be given. If a healthcare provider, like a nurse or personal support worker, gets asked about physician-assisted suicide, it is our role and responsibility to provide the education needed for each person to make an informed choice. The person must get permission from a doctor or nurse practitioner ultimately to finalize this as an option. But when they ask us about it, we need to provide them with education on alternative practices, palliative care treatments, chemo, radiation, available hospices, all types of care. But we also need to include the option now of physician-assisted suicide. The College of Nurses, the CNO, provides guidelines and standards for nursing professionals that they are obligated to meet. The treatment can only be done by a doctor or nurse practitioner, but nursing staff may be required as a support for the family, the person doing it, or just for the doctor or nurse practitioner, just for an extra set of hands. If there's a moral issue that the nurse has, then they're free to express that and not participate, but they must do so privately so that the person undergoing and choosing this option is unaware that there's an objection. It's okay to not agree with everything, especially sensitive issues such as euthanasia, but the point I'm trying to make is, as a professional in the healthcare department, we took on the role of being impartial and non-judgmental, and despite our personal moral or religious beliefs, we have an obligation to offer our patients or clients all options that are legally available to them so they can make an informed decision. Thank you very much.
Tell me who owns my life. tells me when to die. Don't tell me it's a God. Don't tell me that